Alright, so guys, we're here at Epic LAN. My name is Haas and I'm with logaN.
Hiya. How's it going? That's going pretty good. I mean, could be worse, couldn't it?
Probably could be. You couldn't be at LAN. That would be pretty worse.
Yeah. So you weren't actually meant to be here. What changed?
Yeah. So I originally wasn't going to go to LAN because I, didn't have a team or anything. And then a week before, a few friends of friends said, they've lost their fifth. They have no chance of getting to LAN. Said there was a free ticket, go in, didn't have to pay anything, just turn up. So I thought, why not? The LAN experience is good no matter what. So I thought,
yeah. I mean, you get to see blanks at LAN, so it's always a nice one.
I do miss this lovely face sometimes. Like in the depths of the night, and I'm just sitting there thinking, God, I wish blanks was here.
I think we all have those dark moments. So coming into this, what are your expectations? I mean, you're stepping in last minute. Do you expect to do well? You've got a pretty tough group, to be fair. M&M, XL.
Regardless of the group, I have some of the people on my team I've never been played CS with before. We've never played as a five. We're not all like a close group of friends, so we haven't got experience playing with each other. Yeah. Some of the people I've only played at one game with. So it was more just come in. We know there's no pressure on our shoulders. Let's see what we can do. We've got some decent talent in the lineup. We've got Snods, who's done very well last I series, and I've been for a fair few LANs. So I think between the two of us we can maybe work something out and get a few rounds, and never know what happens. When you come in with no pressure, it's just more fun, isn't it?
Yeah. So you mentioned Snods there. You're also playing alongside two girls. What is that any different to you? Because I know right now there's kind of like a divide, I guess, in the male and female scene. Is it any different playing alongside two girls than having two guys in that place?
I wouldn't say there's any difference at all. In terms of skill, communication-wise, it's completely normal. And one of them's actually German, so it's more of a factor, nationality than what sex they are.
Yeah. Okay, so again, talking about this, Skylar GG announced their mixed gender grassroots cup, as I'm going to quote it. What are your thoughts on that? Because they're saying it's mixed gender and it's got a female-only qualifier. Do you feel like there's the need for female-only qualifiers?
This is I get asked quite a lot actually. I think this is still a need for female qualifiers. I don't think it should always be this way. I think at one point, the ideal paradise is a nice 50-50 split in demographics on who plays, video games. Yeah. There isn't at the moment. There's a massive majority of male players playing, and there needs to be something to get female players into the scene. Yeah. I agree it is maybe in the short term maybe unfair, and the guys don't have as many opportunities as the girls do, but you need to have that drive, that push to get more girls involved. And once more girls see these role models, start joining up as well, then there won't be that need, and then we can all go back to having completely mixed tournaments.
Yeah, something that I think as well is maybe even mixed gender teams, like male and females in one team rather than just divide at the moment, which is only a female-only qualifier. What are your thoughts on that? I'm completely fine with mixed gender teams. I mean, I've got two girls on my team now. I don't have a problem with that at all. epicEIGHTEEN, who came with a female player on our team as well. We actually did rather well. Yeah. I think there's nothing against it at all. It depends more on the females and how comfortable they feel, because obviously they're coming into a team of unknowns. You don't know whether they're going to get flamed by a member of a team just for being a different gender and get that blamed on them. There's a lot of worries. If the girls don't feel like doing it, fair enough, but I respect any girl that decides she wants to play in a mixed team. Okay, now taking a step back, got to do this. XENEX and EPS.
Yep.
What do you think went wrong for you guys? It was a long 7 weeks for you.
Yes.
What do you think went wrong, and what are you going to do moving forward for you and CS?
Okay, so we coming into the EPS, we knew we'd take a hit early on, because I only joined the lineup a few weeks beforehand, so we didn't have much time to get strats down. But we already had a solid core of 4 players who've been playing together a long time. So it wasn't too bad, and we thought, okay, we put the grind in, we prepared well, we did good at I Series, we met our seed at I Series, so we're feeling pretty promising going into it. Then the first week, just before our first game, one of our players told us that he couldn't commit to the team anymore because of his band and other commitments. Yeah. So even going to the first game, we knew we didn't have a full lineup. We had to switch Lee out after the first game because he obviously had his other commitments, and we brought in Marden, who I'd played with before, integrating a new player who was a very explosive AWPer. We really had to utilise him correctly. We had to think long term and rearrange a team around him. Okay. So we had to make a conscious decision. Okay, we're going to take a hit for the first 4 weeks or so. We're not going to have many strats because we're going to be working on different maps one by one. We might not get picked, but in the long run, the goal was to get good by the end of the EPS, going in towards the next campaign, which is I Series. And I think we did that. We challenged Infused at the end, and we definitely challenged CX at the end of the season. So I think we got there. It's just decided didn't result in a win.
Yeah, that definitely showed. Your result, each round or each week, you kept getting more and more rounds, and so close right at the end, so close. And I was probably one of the best people to sing Martin's praises. He was such a sick orb. He had so many good moments. So now moving forward, you're going to stick with XENEX and that roster for Ice Series, or are things going to change?
Absolutely, yeah. We're all committed to the team. You know, a lot of us, me, Gizmo, and Shaw, all and JPK, we're all older players. You know, we're very mature. I feel like we're free of a lot of issues that other UK teams experience. You know, like people like with a lot of ego coming into it think they've got a lot to prove. We don't have anything to prove anymore. We're literally just going out there as a solid lineup, and we're going to do our best. Everyone's committed to the team. It's a very mature atmosphere, and I don't see us folding any day soon. Martin's coming over in the end of the summer, so beware, rest of you.
Nice. Well, I think that's going to conclude it. Do you want to say any final words?
Just thanks for the interview.
Thanks for being here. That's going to be it. Thank you, guys.